Hi guys, so I wanted to make a video because I got a mystery box from Lurella Cosmetics. It's a smaller brand, not tiny, but not huge by any means. But they do these mystery boxes that you can get. They come in 3 different price points, one for $30 or $35, one for $60, and then one for $85. And then all the product that you get in it is gonna be worth way more than what the box was. So I ordered one. This was my first time. I haven't opened it up yet. So I wanted to do it with you guys and do a little unboxing and kind of like a try on. So I already have my base or my face done, just no eyes and no highlighter. Just from the reviews that I was looking at, it looks like you get a lot of eye highlighter, stuff like that. They didn't ask me my shade, so I'm guessing there's no kind of foundation, concealer, those types of things in it. So I wanted to get that done ahead of time. So I ordered the $85 box, just dove right in. So let's dive into this box. So I opened it up, just undid the tape. There's no box inside. So when you open up the box, this is what it looks like. It's packaged really nicely, really tight, with fragile and all that kind of stuff, so nothing's gonna get moved around. There is a packing slip, which we're going to set that aside and not really look at it because I'd like to be surprised also. All right. So the first item we got is a beauty sponge. There's also a little soap in there as well, which is really nice because a lot of times you get these and they don't have that. It's a separate product that you have to buy. So it came all in one. I do want to open it up and see because a lot of the sponges can be a little bit hard, which I actually hate when I'm doing my makeup. So let's see what this one looks like or feels like. So it actually reminds me a lot of the Beauty Blender, which is a good thing. It's really, really soft. It's not even wet or anything yet, so that says a lot. All right. So the next item, we have another beauty sponge. This is a little bit of a different shape. This one has, the red one had kind of that, wait, open it back up. So you can tell here. So it kind of has like that slanted side. And then this one is more of like the teardrop shape. And this is the same thing. It's really, really soft. That feels really good. And then another soap in there as well. And it actually smells really good. All right, so the next item we have is an eyelash applicator. I'm trying to get the glare off of there. It's actually a little bit of a different shape than the one that I use. So we'll be able to try that out today and see what it's like. It's a nice little rose gold color. Don't mind my nails, we're in a lockdown. So there are no nail shops open here and there haven't been for weeks. So these look pretty bad, but staying safe. So it's lightweight, very easy to close. Looks pretty good. I'll tell you guys the price points as we go as well. So the beauty sponges are they retail for $10 each. And then the lash applicator retails for $7. And then just a reminder, I did get the $85 box. So we should be, actually this one looks like it's valued at $172 worth of product. So I am happy with that. All right, so the next thing that we have is the Lurella Iconic Gloss. And it comes in the shade Kissable. So let's open this up. All right, I had to stop and get scissors because they got these packaged tightly. All right, so let's open this bad boy up. This is a nice kind of like everyday nude color. I actually really like these these shades of nude. They look really good on my skin tone. And then again, that's in the shade Glare Kissable. And those retail for the Iconic Gloss, $10 each. Okay. Next thing we have is a liquid lipstick. Let's open this up. It looks like it's in the shade Sweet Pea, which based off of the little color at the end of it here, it looks like it's a pink color, but we'll see when we open it. Oops. Yep. So that's more of a pink color. And again, that's in the shade Sweet Pea. It's a little bit more pink than what I usually go for, but I can see with a nice liner that could look really nice. Actually, let's swatch it, shall we? So that's what Sweet Pea looks like. That's actually a really pretty like spring or summer shade too. And while we're at it, let's swatch the gloss as well. So that's the gloss. We have another liquid lip, and this one is in the shade Chic. Whoops. Oh, I love this. All right, so this is that one in the shade Chic. This is kind of like a pinkish purple color. I love these types of colors. They're not for everyone, but I love them. That's what that looks like. Ooh, we might have to use that one today. All right. So next we have this. They package this stuff really nicely, which I love because a lot of times you'll get product, ordering it online and stuff, you never know how it's gonna come. Sometimes it can come not packaged enough or not protected enough, and then you're opening up broken product, and that is the worst when you're waiting for something and you open it up and then you can't really even use it right away. All right, so this looks like it is a highlighter in the color Bougie. I'm here for it. And all of these, so what's taking me so long to open them is they're all wrapped in plastic. So they had, like this one had two different layers of bubble wrap, and then it's wrapped in plastic, and then it's in the package itself. So they really handle with care. Ooh, so the highlighter, first of all, black and gold, that is my shit. But also it's in this like very soft matte black packaging, which I really like. It's really pretty to me. And then, oh yeah, in the color Bougie. That's what that looks like. A nice gold, not over the top gold. And then it has a little mirror in it as well. So let's swatch that. Oh, it's really soft, like buttery almost. What? It's kind of like a champagne, can you see that? Champagne gold. Oh, I love that. All right, let's go on to the next item. So now we have an ultra gloss in the color Thirsty. Oh my goodness. Do you see that? What? Let's swatch this. Oh, I am loving this. So that is it right there. Oh my goodness. This, like by itself or even layered on top of some sort of liquid lip. That, yes. Yes, Lurella. And again, that's in the shade Thirsty. So I skipped a couple things. So the highlighter retails for $14. And then the liquid lips, those retail for $10. So it looks like all the lips retail for $10. So the glosses, the Iconic Gloss, the Ultra Gloss, and then the 2 liquid lips all retail for $10 each. So not crazy expensive at all. It's actually super affordable. All right, the next thing I have looks like a palette. So we have the Stay Neutral palette. My everyday looks usually include some sort of neutral tans, browns, golds. So I always love a good neutral palette. All right, so if anybody's ever ordered from ColourPop, these kind of remind me of their packaging. There are so many colors in this. Do you guys see this? Oh, yes. So there's a good range of mattes and then also shimmers, and a pretty wide range in the neutral zones, tones as well. So there's a lot that you can do with this. Let's swatch a couple and see. So let's go into Desert. Oh, nice and buttery, I love it. Pretty pigmented also. Literally, I barely even tapped into it. So that's Desert. Let's do a lighter one. We'll go into Dust. Yeah, pretty pigmented because that is a really light color. And then let's do a shimmer. So let's go into Africa, which is this one here. I love how soft they feel. You guys, seriously? This might be my new like everyday go-to. All right, we can do something with that today. And then it looks like we have another palette. Super protected. Okay. This is the On the Edge palette. It looks like there's gonna be some fun, bright colors to play with. All right. This, especially if you're like just starting out or something, there are so many colors in here, so many color combinations you can do. They range anywhere from neutrals to deeper jewel tones to earth tones. Like it has a little bit of everything. So this is actually a really nice addition to my collection. So let's swatch a few of these. We'll start with Impulsive. Let's go with a bright pink one. So it doesn't look like it's as pigmented as the last one, but it might just be that color. So let's try another one. Let's go in, this is a shimmer in Panic. Let's go in with that one. Oh, that's nice. I got more pigment out of that one than I did out of the other. And then let's do this one right here, Mystery. Yeah, the mattes don't have as much pigment as they did in the Stay Neutral palette, but who knows what it will look like, because a lot of times things can swatch not so great, but then look really good once you blend them out and use brushes and all that kind of stuff. All right, so the palettes are both retail. Actually, the Stay Neutral palette retails for $22. That is an amazing deal. Like, honestly, you got so many shades in there, and it's a good everyday one. You can use this all the time. There's 35 shades in here for $22. Not bad at all. And then the On the Edge palette retails for $24. So again, both of them are super affordable stuff that you can not be so nervous to try just in case you don't like it, because the price point is just, I mean, $20. I spend more than that on coffee in a couple of days, so I wouldn't mind trying it out. All right, so the next thing I'm pulling out is, it looks like a brush set. On the Move. From what it looked like online, it looks like there's quite a few different brush sets that you can choose from, as far as like if you're going to purchase them on their own. So this is a 10-piece brush set in my colors again, the black and gold. Oh, and it comes in a carrying case, which is super convenient. A lot of times, like when you're traveling and stuff, you're so used to having all of your makeup with you and all of your brushes and so many choices, and then you have to try to narrow it down, which makes it really difficult. Or just bring like a couple blending brushes and stuff like that, and then you end up forgetting things. So this comes in a really cute carrying case. So we have that right there. Oh, and there's a whole other side so that you can add in your own. That's really nice. Let's see what they feel like. They actually feel pretty good too. I like a really soft brush. I don't like them to be super stiff, and I also like them to be pretty condensed with the bristles, because I like the product to go into my face and not get lost inside of a brush, and it feels pretty good. So it looks like it's gonna come with, give me a breakdown. So we have a big fluffy brush. We have one that would be good for like a blush. We have a little one for foundation or concealer. This one would be a good contour brush. We have a big blending brush, and then a few other smaller eyeshadow brushes as well. So we'll use those today when we try out the eyeshadows. And then that retails for $25. Not bad at all. I'm actually quite impressed with the price points on these products. Obviously, it will all come down to how they perform, but for now, I mean, I would buy this without getting the box. All right, it looks like we're down to our last two products, which are both lashes. I first heard about Lurella from other influencers and stuff like that, who were using their lashes. So I think they're pretty well known for that. The lashes retail for $10 a piece, and they are 3D mink lashes. So we have two different ones. So this one looks like it's called Dynamic. Can you see that? The gold packaging is beautiful, but it has a really bad glare. And then we have Serena. So they look like they have a pretty thick band on them. Actually, let's open one up and feel it, because we all know that is the true test. Nobody wants lashes that look like a broomstick is sitting on their face. Or not a broomstick, broom, you know. They feel really soft. And these actually are super textured also. So there's different layers. So those look really nice. All right, so let's take what we got and finish off my eye look. So like I said, I've already done my face makeup, so my foundation, my contour. I didn't do any highlight. I did a little bit of blush. I'm not huge into blush, so I didn't do a ton. Eyebrows, and then I primed my lids. So I think for today's look, we're gonna go with the Stay Neutral palette. We'll do more of a everyday bronzy type look. Also, if anyone likes my shirt there, I'll have the information on where to get it in the comments. I did get it from Etsy, minding my black owned business. I love it. All right, pull out these brushes here. So I'm gonna start with the bigger of the blending brushes, and we're gonna go into the shade Grande. Oops, right here, Grande. And we're gonna, so a little bit of kick up in the pan, which doesn't always mean it's a bad thing. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna go right into the crease. Kind of like a windshield wiper type motion. You don't need to press really hard or anything like that. It shouldn't be like a huge color payoff with this one. It should just be a little bit, just to kind of give it some depth. Not a lot of fallout, actually no fallout from what I can see on my face. So that's really good, especially since I already have my face makeup done. There's nothing worse than doing your face first and then trying to clean up what fell off from when you were doing your eyes. They blend really nice. All right, we're gonna go in with a smaller blending brush and a little bit of a darker color. Let's go in with Custard there. Again, the same with the kick up in the pan, but as long as it doesn't fall over my face, I'm fine. And then we're gonna go into the crease with that one as well. The smaller the blending brush, the more it packs on the color in a more condensed area. I actually really like these brushes. They're not so soft that it's letting the product kind of just do whatever it wants, but not hard at all. So that's good. I'm gonna darken this up a little bit because I'm more of like an olive tone. If I use too many colors that are like more yellowish with a yellow undertone, yellowish tint to them, I tend to look like I'm having like jaundice in my eyes. it just doesn't match with my skin tone. So we're gonna use the same brush and we're gonna go into Breeze. So instead of going all over the crease, we're gonna pack this into the outer corner and just blend into the crease without going all the way through. See how that just kind of gives it a little bit of depth. Don't worry that it's not super neat. We're definitely going to clean that up. Some people prefer to do their face makeup after they do their eyes just for this reason. There's a little bit of fallout with that color. I don't know if you guys can really see it. It's not a lot at all. Like, I've had way worse. So it's nothing that I'd be like, oh no, I'm not doing this. I'd bring that up just a little bit more. And just kind of blend that out. And then we're gonna go back in with the thicker, fluffier blending brush and blend it out so we don't get that harsh line at the top. All right, so a lot of people do shimmers with like their fingertips or things like that. Obviously, that doesn't work out too well for me. So I am going to use one of the flat brushes to apply the shimmer. Let's go in maybe Luxe, or should we darken it up and do Vita? Let's do both. So we'll start with Vita. And I'm just gonna start to pack that onto the lid. We're gonna start on the outer because then as we get closer to the inner corner, I'm gonna switch over to Luxe so it's not super dark all the way across. Oh my goodness. You guys see that? It's really, really pretty. So I went almost all the way. There's a little bit of open space there and I want to keep that there so I can put on Luxe and just brighten it up as we get closer. Now, some of you, obviously I have quite a lot of real estate in the lid area. Some of you may have more of hooded lids or just not as much space. You can bring the shimmer up a little bit more so that you can see it a little bit better. So don't be so scared to play and kind of see what works best for your face. Everyone's face shape is going to be a little bit different. Everyone's preferences are going to be a little bit different. It all depends on what works for you. Let me use this big brush. Kind of wipe off some of that fallout. Whoa! It wiped off really easily. No complaints there. So I'm going to flip the brush over and use the clean side and then go into that shade Luxe. We're just gonna pack that on there. And you don't really need to use this brush to blend. it into the other color, we'll use more of a blending brush for that. This flat brush, I just want to pack in the color. All right, so I'm gonna go back in with that smaller blending brush, and just where those two shimmers like marry each other, we want to like marry them. So now I'm just gonna kind of blend those colors together so it doesn't look patchy like I did one color, two color, three color. Like that's not the look that we're going for here. And then we'll stick with this brush, and we're gonna go in with the color Bean, and we're just gonna kind of darken up that outer corner a little bit. So we're just gonna do kind of like a little triangle of the color over in that outer corner there. And then just kind of pull it into that crease. You don't have to be heavy-handed at all. These are pretty pigmented. I really like the payoff that I'm getting from each color that I've used so far. All right, now that we've got the color in there, we're gonna go back with that fluffier blending brush and just kind of soften it up a little bit, make sure everything flows together nicely. You don't want any harsh lines. I want it all to transition really smoothly. These shimmers, I don't know if you can tell as much on camera as you can in person, but these shimmers look so nice. They're so creamy. I love them. All right. So I'm not gonna do much else in terms of shadow on the top. I will do my lower lash line. Let's go in with, I kind of like when we do a little bit of a shimmer. So let's start out with the color Buns, and then I'm gonna kind of smoke it out a little bit with this Vita shimmer. Again, everybody's face shape and preferences are all different. Like I said, my eyes are huge. I got a ton of real estate, so I can kind of blend out a little bit further and that kind of thing than some people can. Don't be scared to play around, try out new things. And honestly, for these price points, why wouldn't you want to play around and try some things out? You're getting, from what I can tell so far, quality product without paying quality prices. Especially with everything that's kind of going on in the country right now and you just don't know what to expect. People are a little bit more nervous to spend money and kind of splurge on things. So why not play in some makeup and have something brighten your day a little bit without it breaking the bank? All right, so we're gonna go into that color Vita, that shimmer, and I'm just gonna kind of top that last shadow color that we put on and kind of smoke it out a little bit, bring it down a little bit further. You see the difference? So this is just the color Buns. This is the Buns with Vita on it. I like the shimmer in the lower lash line also. All right, so that is the shadow look. Oh, got some in my eye. Let's see what we want to do for lashes. I think since we already have Serena open, we'll go ahead and use those. They are the less glam of the two, but they still, I mean, the length and thickness I think is pretty good for more of an everyday look anyway. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, let's go in with that highlighter and do my inner corner and also my brow bone. So I'm gonna use one of the flat brushes for that. Ooh, look at this high. Look, you can literally see the difference. I'm like glowing over here. And then we'll do the brow bone. Yes. Look at that shimmer. Okay, Lurella highlighter. What is this one called again? Bougie. I'm about to be bougie wearing this. Okay. And we might as well go ahead, since I have the highlighter, might as well go ahead and apply it to my cheeks as well. We'll use this brush, which is more of like a blush brush, but we'll use this. That'll work. And we're just gonna highlight the cheekbone there. Okay, what? Yes. Yes, girl. Yes, Lurella. You did that. It's like a perfect champagne type color with, okay, look. I am glowing to the gods. Do you see that? I am a-okay with this. You guys, this highlighter was $14. Like, do you see what it just did for my face? I am glowing like nobody's business. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and apply my liner and lashes off camera, and I'll be right back. All right, so we did lashes and liner off camera. I really like the lashes. They're really soft, really easy to apply. And I actually used the new lash applicator. One of my biggest complaints about my normal lash applicator is that it's very hard to get into the inner corner to attach there. And because this has the long side, but then the smaller like point is still facing up, it's very easy to go in this way as well. So I really like this. This will be my new go-to. Yeah, I really like the way it performed, and the lashes I feel like are perfect for this look. It's not too much, it's not too little either. It's very easy to take this look from day to night, or just day, or just night. Who cares? It's your face. Do what you want. All right, so let's try out a lip. Obviously, right? We got to do this one. So I just have some chapstick on my lips. Nothing, I'm not even going to line them. Let's just go ahead and go right in with this gloss. Girl. What? Okay, look, it looks like I literally just took the highlighter in liquid form and put it on my lips. Yep, this right here. All right, so this is the final look. I hope you guys liked the video. If you have any questions, or you loved it or you hated it or whatever, leave them in the comments. I'm gonna try to do at least a video a week. I know this is my first one, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, subscribe, and that's it. Have a good day, stay safe, stay out of the streets, watch out for Corona. Talk to you guys later.